Most vehicles that we use will only be put under a moderate amount of stress during everyday use, but there are various circumstances where increased strength, power, and functionality are necessary. By using the right components and materials, manufacturers can build machines that are capable of handling just about anything. So from the fastest and toughest military tanks and aircraft to the most impressive and sturdy civilian road-legal vehicles, join me for today's video as we're counting down the top 15 ultra-strong vehicles ever made. Starting with number 15, the K2 Black Panther. The K2 Black Panther is in many ways the most advanced military tank to have ever been built, and it forms the backbone of the South Korean military. Developed and manufactured by Hyundai Rotem, the K2 began service with the Republic of Korea Armed Forces in 2014 and is classed as a third-generation main battle tank built to replace the aging fleet of M48 Patton tanks and the complement of the K1 series. One of the biggest advances in the Black Panther design is its armor system. The tank is protected by modular armor, which can easily be replaced or upgraded, ensuring that the tank remains effective against evolving threats. It uses a combination of composite armor, explosive reactive armor, and active protection systems to defend against various forms of attack, including anti-tank guided missiles, meaning it should be able to endure virtually anything it may encounter out on the battlefield. Of course, it comes packed with firepower too. It's equipped with a 120mm smoothbore main gun, which is capable of firing advanced kinetic energy penetrators and explosive anti-tank rounds. The K2 can also employ the Korean Smart Top Attack munition, which is a type of fire-and-forget anti-tank guided missile that can target enemy vehicles from above. Surprisingly, even with all this technology, the K2 is relatively lightweight and nimble. It's powered by a 1,500 horsepower diesel engine, which lets it reach speeds of up to 44 miles or 70 kilometers per hour on the roads, and 31 miles or about 50 kilometers per hour off-road. With an advanced suspension system which allows individual control of each wheel, it provides impressive agility and ride quality, which is particularly important on the rugged terrains of the Korean Peninsula. Number 14, the Super Hornet. The FA-18EF Super Hornet, which is an evolution of the original FA-18 Hornet, is a multi-role fighter aircraft designed for aerial dominance. It was developed by McDonnell Douglas, which is now a part of Boeing, and first flew in 1995 before entering service with the United States Navy in '99. This aircraft is larger and more advanced than its predecessor, and it's able to fulfill a variety of roles, including air superiority, day and night strike missions, fighter escort reconnaissance, and aerial refueling. The thing that makes the Super Hornet so powerful is this versatility. It's equipped with weapons for both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions, and can carry missiles like the AIM-9 Sidewinder, the AIM-120 AMRAAM, and the AGM-65 Maverick, and plus a variety of bombs including laser-guided and satellite-guided munitions. Its design focuses on survivability and ease of maintenance, and for this it incorporates reduced radar cross-section features to make it less detectable to enemy radar. The use of durable materials and design simplifications allows for improved maintainability and for lower operating costs compared to other fighter jets. And when something goes wrong, it's way easier to fix. To operate in modern times, the Super Hornet is packed full of advanced tech, with the advanced electronically scanned array radar being particularly impressive. This system provides the aircraft with improved detection and tracking capabilities and can track multiple targets in various combat scenarios while being resistant to jamming. Along with this, the Super Hornet is equipped with a sophisticated suite of electronics and countermeasures to protect against threats too, with features such as radar warning receivers, chaff and flare dispensers, and advanced electronic warfare systems to disrupt enemy radar. With a twin-engine design capable of generating more than 22,000 pounds of thrust per engine, this is a high-speed and agile aircraft, able to strike targets and engage the enemy before they've even been detected. Number 13, the USS Gerald R. Ford. The USS Gerald R. Ford is the largest warship to have ever been built, and it's the flagship of a new class of aircraft carrier. Measuring 1,092 feet or 333 meters long and costing an estimated $12.8 billion, it was named in honor for the 38th President of the United States, Gerald R. Ford. Work began on it in 2005, and after being delivered to the Navy in 2017, its first deployment was in October of 2022. There are, of course, a number of technological advancements in the design, many of which remain classified and aren't known in the public. But the elements that we do know of represent a major improvement in capability. There is, for example, the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, which replaces the traditional steam catapults used on older craft, offering more precise control, reduced stress on the aircraft, and giving the ability to launch a wider range of aircraft, from lightweight unmanned drones to heavy fighter jets. Another major advance is the Advanced Arresting Gear System, which is used for recovering aircraft upon their return to the carrier. This provides improved safety and efficiency over the traditional arresting cable system and is designed to handle the higher landing weights of current and future carrier-based craft. The design of the USS Gerald Ford enhances its survivability, and it incorporates some stealth features too, with, for example, the ship's island being smaller and repositioned compared to previous carriers, which improves visibility and reduces its radar cross-section. And the vessel also has a more efficient hull design, which enables it to steam at greater speed with better maneuverability. Internally, the ship uses automated and some modernized systems, which reduces the required crew size and improves efficiency. The ship's power is provided by two newly designed A1B nuclear reactors, which offer a significant increase in power compared to the reactors used on the Nimitz-class carriers. And this extra power is crucial to support the ship's advanced systems and future growth. All of this means it's able to carry a complement of more than 75 aircraft, including the latest designed fighters and various types of reconnaissance and support craft. With these on board, it's able to take on a much wider range of missions than any other vessel, from air superiority and strike operations to intelligence gathering and humanitarian relief. Number 12. The AH-64E Apache Guardian. The Apache Guardian is the latest version of the AH-64 Apache, which is one of the world's most famous attack helicopters. Developed by Boeing, the 64E variant, previously known as the 64D Block 3, was first delivered to the United States Army in 2011 and has an impressive blend of advanced tech, firepower, and endurance. It's powered by two improved T700 GE 701D engines to provide greater thrust and efficiency. It's able to perform better than its predecessors in challenging environments such as high altitudes and hot climates, which are often encountered during military ops. The helicopter's drive system and composite rotor blades also add to its improved agility and speed, making it more maneuverable in combat. As you'd expect, it's equipped with state-of-the-art avionics and electronics, such as an upgraded longbow fire control radar housed in a dome atop the main rotor, which can provide the crew with all-weather day or night target acquisition. This radar system is capable of detecting, classifying, and prioritizing up to 128 targets in a matter of seconds, which gives it an important edge on the battlefield. Other improvements include the integration of the Link 16 communication system, allowing it to operate in a network-centric battlefield. Now, this system enables real-time, secure data sharing with other airborne and ground-based platforms, which further enhance its situational awareness and coordination. The weapons complement puts all of that technology to good use too, with it being equipped as standard with a 30mm M230 chain gun, Hydra 70 rocket pods, and if needed, AGM-114 Hellfire missiles, which allow it to engage a variety of targets, including tanks, armored vehicles, fortifications, and enemy personnel. Number 11. The Type 99 tank. The Type 99 tank is a main battle tank that leads the way in terms of armored warfare technology for the People's Liberation Army of China. First introduced in the late 1990s and entering service in the early 2000s, the Type 99 was developed as a response to modern armored warfare requirements and integrates advanced armor, firepower, and electronics. It's one of the toughest vehicles in the world thanks to its composite armor, which is enhanced by explosive reactor armor modules. This type of armor provides effective protection against anti-tank weapons, including rocket-propelled grenades and anti-tank guided missiles. Some variants are also believed to incorporate advanced tech like modular armor and active protection to further enhance survivability. The Type 99 is armed with a 125mm smoothbore main gun, which is capable of firing a high range of ammunition types, including armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds, high-explosive anti-tank rounds, and a unique capability to fire anti-tank guided missiles through its main gun barrel. It's also fitted with sophisticated fire control systems, including laser rangefinders, computerized ballistic calculators, and thermal imaging for night ops. This type of system enhances the tank's accuracy and lethality, and it features modern communication and navigation systems, integrating it effectively into the PLA's network-centric warfare doctrine. It can race across the battlefield too. It's got a 1,500 horsepower diesel engine, providing the power for high speed and good maneuverability. Its suspension system allows for effective handling across diverse terrains, meaning it's able to effectively deploy pretty much anywhere within China and beyond. Number 10. The Ford F-150. When it comes to consumer vehicles, there's perhaps none as powerful and enduring as the Ford F-150. It's now a symbol of American automotive engineering. It was first launched in 1948 as part of Ford's F-Series, and while the core ethos behind the vehicle remains the same, it has of course been substantially upgraded since then. Designed to cater to a wide range of uses, from daily commuting to heavy-duty industrial work, the F-150 comes in various models, each offering different features and capabilities. To begin with, there's a range of engine options, including V6, V8, and even eco-friendly hybrid variants, and then beyond that, you can customize one in virtually any way you can imagine. The F-150 is best known, though, for its durability and reliability. The latest models are built with high-strength steel and military-grade aluminum alloys, which give it a robust and lightweight frame that means it can offer excellent performance and fuel efficiency. The truck's build quality gives you confidence that it can handle challenging terrains and heavy loads, and it's no surprise that it's a favorite in industries that require transporting goods across landscapes. Since its introduction, Ford has continually integrated advanced tech into the truck, such as the ProPower onboard generator system, offering portable electric power, and the Ford Pilot 360, a suite of advanced driver assist features. The interior of the F-150 is probably the most surprising, though, as from the outside you may expect a simple offering, but actually it's got a level of comfort and luxury that's comparable to premium sedans. The modern F-150 comes equipped with high-quality materials, sophisticated infotainment systems, and ample cabin space, making long journeys and tough jobs way more enjoyable. Number 9. The F-35 Lightning II. The F-35 Lightning II is a fifth-generation multi-role fighter craft. Developed by Lockheed Martin, it was a product of the Joint Strike Fighter program that aimed to replace a wide range of aging fighter and strike aircraft for the U.S. and Allied forces. The F-35 comes in three variants: the F-35A, conventional takeoff and landing model, the F-35B, short takeoff and vertical landing model, and the F-35C, carrier-based catapult-assisted takeoff barrier-arrested recovery model. At the heart of the F-35's advanced capability is its stealth technology. The aircraft is designed to be nearly invisible to enemy radar systems thanks to its shape and radar-absorbent materials, something that allows it to penetrate enemy defenses undetected, giving it a significant advantage in modern air combat. The F-35 is also equipped with the most advanced avionics systems of any fighter aircraft in the world. Its sensor fusion technology integrates information from a suite of sensors and distributes it to other platforms and units, providing a level of situational awareness that's unprecedented. The pilot interacts with this information through a state-of-the-art glass cockpit and advanced helmet-mounted display system, which provides critical flight and combat information through the pilot's visor. As for weaponry, the F-35 is as powerful as they come, with the ability to take part in air-to-air, air-to-ground, and reconnaissance missions. It can carry a wide range of munitions, including the M1A2 Abrams, the AIM-9X Sidewinder, a variety of precision-guided bombs, and the internally mounted F-22 25mm cannon. Powered by a Pratt & Whitney F-135 engine, one of the most powerful fighter engines ever produced, the aircraft is incredibly fast and agile, and with three variants, is deployable almost anywhere in the world. As a modern aircraft, it too has advanced network-centric warfare capabilities, and it can share information instantly with other platforms and forces on the battlefield, meaning that with the right support vehicles in place, the F-35 is virtually unstoppable. Number 8. The Atago class destroyer. The Atago class destroyers, built by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and IHI Corporation for the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force, are a pair of highly advanced Aegis-equipped guided missile destroyers. Commissioned in the late 2000s, the Atago class, consisting of JS Atago and JS Ashigara, was a major upgrade of Japan's naval capabilities, something that was necessary in response to increasing tensions in the region. As an improved version of the earlier Kongo-class destroyers, the Atago class incorporates enhanced combat systems. The main feature is the Aegis combat system, which includes the powerful AN Spy-1D radar. Now, this system provides the Atago class with vastly improved capabilities in air defense, being able to track and engage multiple airborne threats simultaneously, including enemy aircraft and anti-ship missiles. These destroyers are armed with a variety of weapon systems too, making them suited to a range of different combat scenarios. They have, for example, Standard Missile 3 and Standard Missile 2 surface-to-air missiles, which are vital for their role in missile defense. And for anti-ship and land attack roles, they carry Type 90 anti-ship missiles and can launch RUM-139 vertical launch ASROC anti-submarine missiles. The ships also have a 5-inch Mark 45 Mod 4 naval gun for surface threats and close-in defense systems for point defense. The Atago-class destroyers also have improved electronic warfare and countermeasure capabilities too, and are equipped with the NOLQ 3D electronic warfare system and have advanced sonar systems for anti-submarine warfare. With all of this in a nimble and streamlined vessel that's powered by a combined gas and gas arrangement featuring 4 General Electric gas turbines, they're able to quickly respond to incidents in Japan's territorial waters, offering a far greater level of defense than before. Moving on to number 7, the Challenger 2. The Challenger 2 is a main battle tank that was developed and manufactured by the British company Vickers Defence Systems, which is now part of BAE Systems. It was introduced in 1998 and it serves as the backbone of the British Army's armored units and was the successor to the Challenger 1. Taking the earlier model design as the core, the Challenger 2 boasts significant enhancements in armor, firepower, and electronics, and it remains one of the most powerful tanks used by any nation. One of the standout features of this Challenger 2 is its armor. It utilizes second-generation Chobham armor known as Dorchester armor, which provides impressive shielding against all types of anti-tank weaponry. This advanced composite armor, combined with a robust turret design and additional protection systems like explosive reactive armor and a suite of defensive aids, means that no Challenger 2 has been taken out by enemy action in the more than 20 years they've been used. The tank's main armament is a rifled 120mm L30A1 gun, which are predominantly smoothbore, and this is the only main battle tank to use something like this. The gun is capable of firing a range of specialized munitions, including armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds and high-explosive squash head rounds. Plus, the choice of a rifled barrel significantly improves accuracy and lethality over longer distances. When combined with the advanced fire control system that include a laser rangefinder, thermal imaging, and digital ballistic computer, the tank is able to precisely target and engage in various combat conditions, including night ops. It is powered by a Perkins CV12 diesel engine, and this has a maximum road speed of about 37 miles or about 59 kilometers per hour, and a cross-country speed of about 25 miles or about 40 kph. Speeds that would be impossible if it weren't for the hydro-gas suspension system. Number 6, the Tesla Cybertruck. So Tesla's been at the forefront of electric vehicle design for a number of years, and it continues to redefine what's possible with consumer vehicles. This has perhaps never been as true as the most recent model to be released, called the Cybertruck, which is unlike anything that's ever been available before and is arguably the toughest street-legal vehicle of all. Unveiled by Elon Musk in 2019, it's a pickup truck with its futuristic design and cutting-edge technology. In a massive departure from conventional automotive design, the Cybertruck's angular exterior, constructed from ultra-hard 30 times cold-rolled stainless steel, provides both durability and a distinctive appearance. Now, performance-wise, the Cybertruck offers multiple electric motor configurations, including single, dual, and tri-motor setups that promise to deliver power and efficiency without compromise. The top-tier model has a 0 to 60 time less than 2.9 seconds, which is unprecedented for a vehicle of this size, and it's all possible because of its all-electric powertrain. While still in its early days, the Cybertruck promises to be durable and powerful, and beyond the raw power has features like an adaptive air suspension system that provides up to 16 inches of ground clearance, making it as good off-roading as it is on the highway. It's also a multifunctional tailgate and a spacious cargo bed. It's known as the Cybertruck Vault, which comes with a sliding cover for security and protection against the elements. Inside, the Cybertruck continues this minimalist Tesla design aesthetic, featuring a 17-inch touchscreen that controls most of the vehicle's functions. The interior is designed to seat 6 adults comfortably, with additional storage space under the second-row seats, and includes Tesla's advanced autopilot and potential full self-driving capability. It is the most radical design to make it to the market in recent times, and in some places, like Europe, it's even regarded as being too strong and tough to be allowed on public roads. There's no doubt, though, that if this is a sign of things to come, then the future is going to bring plenty more genre-breaking designs like this one. Number 5, the CH-53K. The CH-53K, or the King Stallion, developed by Sikorsky Aircraft, which is part of Lockheed Martin, is one of the most powerful heavy-lift helicopters in the world. It's the latest variant of the CH-53 Sea Stallion series, and it was specifically designed to meet the demanding requirements of the United States Marine Corps. With its maiden flight in 2015 and intended to replace the older CH-53E Super Stallion, the 53K brings new generation capabilities in terms of payload, range, and versatility. Amazingly, it's designed to carry a massive external load of 27,000 pounds or over 12,000 kilograms over a mission radius of 127 miles or about 204 kilometers, making it particularly suited for heavy lift ops, such as transporting weaponry, equipment, and supplies, and being able to lift the entire range of Marine Corps light armored vehicles. To do this, the helicopter is powered by 3 General Electric engines, each generating over 7,500 horsepower. The power not only enhances its lift capacity but also provides the CH-53K with improved high-altitude performance, which is crucial for operations in challenging environments like Afghanistan. The engines are also more fuel efficient compared to the older CH-53E engines, so it's actually cheaper to operate than those that came before it. It also features a modern glass cockpit with fly-by-wire controls, significantly reducing pilot workload and increasing their situational awareness. It is equipped with advanced navigation systems and an array of defensive aids, including missile warning, infrared countermeasures, and a laser detection system, to give it and its crew the best chance of completing their mission. Since its introduction, the Super Stallion has quickly become an important part of the Marine Corps' vehicle fleet and will continue to do so for years to come as it completely replaces the older models. Number 4. The Zuber LCAC. The Zuber class LCAC, which stands for Landing Craft Air Cushioned, is an unusual-looking vessel that actually holds the record for being the largest model of hovercraft to have ever been built. Originating from the Soviet naval design and later continued by Russian and Ukrainian manufacturers, the Zuber class plays an important role in modern amphibious warfare, and it's known for its size, speed, and load-carrying capacity. At 187 feet, or about 57 meters long, and 84 feet, or about 25 meters across, this hovercraft is capable of transporting up to 500 tons of cargo, including more than 300 troops or multiple armored vehicles, such as main battle tanks and armored personnel carriers. It is a phenomenal capability that makes it an indispensable asset for rapid amphibious assault, allowing for the swift and effective deployment of troops and heavy equipment directly onto a beach. The Zuber class is powered by a set of 3 gas turbine engines, each producing 10,000 horsepower and driving multiple large propellers. These engines generate enough thrust to propel the craft to speeds of up to 72 miles or 117 kilometers an hour. And by using this air cushion technology, the Zuber can navigate over obstacles and terrain that would be impassable for conventional craft, such as mines, shallow water, and even small walls or barriers on the beach. The Zuber class isn't just a transport vehicle, but it also acts as a well-armed military platform, typically being equipped with missile launchers, anti-aircraft guns, and mine-laying equipment, so it can provide defensive and offensive capabilities depending on the mission. Number 3. The F22 Raptor. As a result of the U.S. Air Force's Advanced Tactical Fighter program in the 1980s and 90s, the F-22 Raptor became one of the deadliest fighter aircraft ever when it entered service in 2005. The original plan was to buy a total of 750 of them, but as costs began escalating to a point where they looked to be priced at $350 million each, when development was taken into account, the decision was made to cut this order to 187, all of which have now been delivered. The fighter is just over 62 feet or 18.9 meters long. It's got a wingspan of 44 feet or about 13.5 meters and is powered by 2 Pratt & Whitney augmented turbofans to give it a top speed of over 1,200 miles an hour over a range of about 1,800 miles. Stealth is central to the F-22's design, allowing it to evade detection by enemy radar systems. The aircraft's unique shape, combined with radar-absorbent materials, drastically reduces its radar cross-section, making it pretty difficult to track and engage. This capability, coupled with its Super Cruise feature, which is the ability to fly at sustained supersonic speeds without afterburners, gives the F-22 a significant tactical advantage. For this, it's armed with an M1A2 Vulcan rotary cannon, as well as 4 underwing pylon stations that could be fitted with various air-to-air or air-to-ground weapons, such as the Sidewinder missiles, small-diameter bombs, or advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles. With a combination of stealth, performance, and advanced mission systems, the intent was for the F-22 to enable the Air Force to dominate the skies, and it's proven so effective in that, despite the issues in its production and development, it's still seen as a critical element of the Air Force's tactical air power. Number 2. The USS Zumwalt. The most powerful vessels don't necessarily have to be the largest, and the US Navy is currently exploring smaller, more agile ships that are capable of taking part in wars in different ways. The USS Zumwalt, which is the first of the new Zumwalt class that was named after the esteemed admiral, is a great example of this, and it's added a new level of capability to the Pacific Fleet. Measuring 600 feet or 182 meters long and 80 feet or 24.6 meters across, it's classed as a stealth-guided missile destroyer, and every element of its unusual design has been chosen to make it as difficult to spot as possible. At an estimated cost of around $4 billion, it's powered by 4 Rolls-Royce turbine generators, and this give it a top speed of about 38 miles or 62 kilometers an hour. It's operated by a crew of 142. It can carry as many as 5 helicopters, and it's equipped with 20 Mark 57 vertical launch system modules, a RIM 66 medium-range surface-to-air missile, and evolved Sea Sparrow missile launcher, a Tomahawk launcher, anti-submarine missiles, and advanced gun system developed by Northrop Grumman. On radar, the USS Zumwalt looks no larger than a small fishing vessel and can pack an almighty punch before the enemy realizes the reality. Rather than solely being designed for deep water capability like destroyers, it's purposefully multi-mission, meaning it can also be used to support ground forces in land attacks. This is all made possible because of the unusual hull shape, but there's equipment on board such as an advanced gun system, advanced payload module, a peripheral vertical launch system, and a full suite of countermeasure capabilities. No further Zumwalts will be built because of the cost, but those that are already in use are proving certain features are extremely effective and will be incorporated into future destroyer designs. Number 1. The M1A2 Abrams. The M1 Abrams has been the main battle tank used by the US military since 1980, but despite having such a relatively old design, a number of upgrades have continued to be incorporated, meaning the M1A2 is one of the most advanced tanks on Earth. Measuring 32 feet or 9.8 meters long with the gun facing forward, 12 feet or 3.7 meters wide, and 8 feet or 2.4 meters tall, it's operated by a 4-person crew that includes a driver, a loader, gunner, and commander. The main armament is a 120mm smoothbore gun capable of firing a variety of ammunition, including armor-piercing, fin-stabilized discarding sabot rounds with high-explosive anti-tank rounds and advanced multi-purpose rounds. Plus, it's got a secondary weapon that include a 50-caliber heavy machine gun and 2 7.62mm machine guns. For protection, the tank's armor incorporates depleted uranium layers and composite materials, offering defense against kinetic energy penetrators and chemical energy warheads. The Abrams is also equipped with the reactive armor and active protection systems to counter anti-tank guided missiles and rocket-propelled grenades. These protective measures are complemented by nuclear, biological, and chemical protection systems, meaning that it can endure just about anything. With a 1,500 horsepower Honeywell engine, it's got an on-road range of 265 miles or 420 kilometers and can reach a top speed of 42 miles or 68 kilometers per hour. The M1A2 also features an independent thermal sight for the commander that allows for 2 targets to fire at sequentially without needing to line each one up, and also a depleted uranium armor package that protects against incoming fire. The M1A2 has been an important presence in the battlefields of the past 2 decades, and while it's seen as one of the most effective tanks in the world, designers are still looking to make improvements with the M1A3 that's expected to begin being built within the next few years. Until that happens, the M1A2 remains one of the most powerful, resilient, and effective main battle tanks in the world, and no matter which battlefield it drives out onto, it's certain to take control of the situation. Despite having a cost of $24 million each, it's no surprise that it's been a popular model domestically and abroad. Several thousand of them have been produced and delivered since production began in 1992. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you to our channel members.